Hello. The video you are about to see contains images of dolls only. Hello everybody. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Well, this is a bit different, isn't it?
We are having a different weekend because health and issues and annoyingness, and I just don't have it in me. Doing the children's voices is incredibly hard on my throat, and I do not have it in me this weekend. I just don't. So we're going to do something else, and as it happens, I've got two new people to introduce you to, one today, one tomorrow. Now, this one I did tell you about on Tuesday, was it? Or Wednesday?
Earlier on in the week, anyway.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
But if you weren't watching then, I will tell you all about him when I've shown you. When is a baby not a baby, Mr. B?
Well, when it is like the one I've got, for instance.
Well, yes, because you've got little Pippins.
Sorry, I have.
I forgot to say.
I was going to say, we were getting left out there, everybody. Yes. We were.
But a baby's also not a baby when it's a cozy baby. And I'm actually going to do more of this kind of work if I can. And I'm going to call them cozy babies. In honour of my dear friend from RubysCosyCorner, because it was all her idea that I actually get one of these. So what you're going to see is not a vinyl doll, it's not a reborn, it doesn't even pretend to be. But it is something very cute and I love it. So you've got to come out from under there. Come out from under there. I'm going to show you. Oh, that's a funny colour. That's the colour you are, isn't it? Look at that little green hand. Here he is. Come out of there. Come out of there. We need to see you. Come out of there. Turn around. Don't be shy. I know you're shy, but turn around. Turn around. That's a boy. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Kermarlie. He is a Kermit, and I called him Kermarlie because Ruby already has a Kermit, but even if she didn't, Kermarlie, which is a combination of Kermit and Charlie, just sounded cute to me. So, he isn't any kind of ordinary plushie, is he, Mr. B?
Not in the slightest. He's had some treatment.
Yes, he has. So we got, basically the story behind this is, I love Kermit. I'm a real Kermit fan and I always have been. And I have been corresponding with my dear friend Ruby, and watching some of her lovely videos. She hasn't made any videos for a while, but the ones she has are great. I love them. So she told me that her forever baby was a baby that she'd made from a Kermit, and she put the Kermit in baby clothes, and she loved him, and she's actually now got two. She's got a little girl, Kermit, and I just thought this was such a great idea, and I actually said to her, would you mind, I don't want to copycat you, but would you mind if I had one too, because I've always loved Kermit. And she said, no, I'd love it if you were a froggy mummy too. I did look around for a reborn frog. A reborn frog hybrid would be so much fun. But I'm actually really glad I didn't get one because I love this one so much. It worked out so good. So first, to catch your Kermit, the ones you can get these days are mostly from the Disney store, and they're not very big. Biggest I've seen is about 18 inches, and that wasn't going to be big enough for me. So then I went onto eBay where Ruby says she got both hers, and I found a Kermit there. He's actually 24 inches long, and he was pre-loved, but he was in really good condition, and he cost me peanuts. You know, froggy legs. So I got him, and I got him back, and I thought, right, this is what I'm going to do with him. I'm going to find someone who can cut his back seam open so I can get all his stuffing out. And then I'm going to stuff him and weight him. Yes, I'm right here. I'm right here. Right here I am. I'm going to stuff him and weight him as I would a reborn. So I found somebody who opened his back seam and put some Velcro there for me, so I could just Velcro him when I was done. And that's what we did. So yesterday I got him back. First of all, Mr. B, what did you, when you first saw him, what did you, saw him first before he was treated, what did you think?
Well, I thought he was good, but he was extremely thin. All over, not just the arms and so on, but all over. Yeah. It's just like, nothing remarkable.
It's like any soft toy.
Yes.
It's very soft and cuddly. And I actually did put this little sleeper on him because it was all I had. But it just looked adorbs on him. What did you think of him, Rhea?
I thought he was a cute little plushy kind of thing,
Yeah. So yesterday he came home and we had a complication because inside him there was a sort of a lip of fabric, almost like a fabric funnel. And it had obviously been made like that so that he could be put onto a stuffing machine. But it was very hard for me to get my hand inside there. I could only just do it. So that gave me a problem. And then getting there wasn't hardly any stuffing in his arms and legs, but what there was had to come out. And getting that out took me forever, didn't it, Mr. B?
Yes, I went and slept while it was all happening.
It took me absolutely forever. And then I had to weight his arms and legs. His arms and legs, if you see, look at them, they are weighted. And they're weighted with a little steel shot. I made little bags with, nylon like I always do, and steel shot. Because I thought I've only got a tiny bit of room. And if I put glass bead weights in there, it's not going to give me the weight I want. So that's what I did. And then once I'd got his body done, I got his head done, and I made a weight with a mixture of glass beads and steel shot. Because I really wanted to get a good weight into him without him losing his cuddliness. And then, of course, I put... He has taken so much stuffing. I think he must have at least 2.5 to 3 pounds of stuffing in him. You would not believe the amount of stuffing that's gone into him. Finally he was done, and I put a nappy on him, put his little sleeper back on, because we did buy a new sleeper, but I couldn't find it. So now I'm going to change him because Ruby says that her Kermit wears 0 to 3. Now I think this one fits him really nicely. It's just that, just lean your head there for me, my precious. His legs are a little bit they bow out a little bit, which actually I think is nice. It gives them a froggy shape. But I would like to see what he looks like in a 0 to 3. Here's his little leg, there it is. And his little flipper. And I love these little flippers, but sleepers work best because of his thin limbs. So I'll have to see if I can find some kind of rompers a bit like sleepers, but with no feet in them. So I'm going to take this off him. Come on. It takes me a little while to get things on and off him because of he's got plump little hands, even though he's got such thin arms. But those arms are so much better than they used to be, aren't they, Bee?
I think all of him is much better than it used to be.
There you go. Come up here.
He's a nice size
now. On his back, where I've gone into him. And one thing about him is that his nappy does tend to sag. So we can pull that up while we're at it. Because he doesn't have a real bun. So this nappy does tend to sag, but he's got a nice... don't know what colour that is. I'm hoping it's not a pink one. But never mind. You really ought to have a onesie as well, but I just haven't been able to find one at the moment. I'm just going to put this. Can I just give you this? Now, this is what I got for him. Oh, how cute, look. Tell us what colour this is.
It's a mid blue, mid baby boy blue. And we've got very pale blue outlines of like teddy's heads with the little ears sticking out the top.
And it's actually got a zip. So it's going to be beautifully easy to get on him, I hope. Famous last words.
I believe, folks, I believe.
So, B, when you saw him for the first time, when you came back in, he was just about done, and I gave him you to hold. He'd just been finished dressing, and I was just ogling him. Now, the thing you've got to do is you've got to shape these little feet as well as you can, sort of fold them over. You know, I always fold his little flipper down so that you get a good sort of footy shape, if possible. Excuse me for... There we go. Well, he's got more room in here, so I don't have to fold the flipper up so much. So, B, what did you think of him?
I think he's much better than he was before. He's got a good sort of rounded shape now, and he's just a lot more real feeling, isn't he?
That one. We'll do this one now. Yeah, he's exactly how I wanted him to be. He feels amazing to hold and cuddle, and I'm just over the moon with him, to be honest. Now, the only thing I'm a bit worried about is his neckline. That Peter Pan collar that he had on the other sleeper really concealed his Kermit collar. Kermits always have this collar, or so I've been told. I don't know, my precious, but it might be all right. It might be all right. Let's get you straight. Let's get you straight. This stick doesn't want to do up. Sit just. There we go. It's going. It's going. It's catching in things too. There we go. There we go. Turn up. There we are. Need some work on that left foot. It's not how I want it, but it's not bad. Yeah, he's still got froggy legs even in this one. It actually does fit him really nicely and a bit less snugly. And it's so... How does he look?
He looks really, really nice, and the blue really suits his skin.
And his collar is well covered. Oh, he looks cute in that, mind. Look, B.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah,
and you've not left him, and he's not left you.
No. I had to go to bed in the afternoon because I was feeling most awfully ill, and he came with me. And he's basically not left my arms since I've had him. He's such a cuddle pot. He's such a cuddle pot. So I wanted to show you him. He will be a part of my family, and I hope everybody has to be okay with that, or just don't watch. But I want to thank you so much, Ruby, for inspiring me with your ideas, and having it never occurred to me to have a cuddly animal as a baby. I just think it's just such a great idea. Thank you so much for letting me be part of it, because it's such a joy.
He's here to stay.
He's here to stay, and we love him. So that is it for now. Put your blankie back. Just gonna put this back over. Yeah, that's right. There you go. I love these little handsies. That is it for now. I will be back tomorrow, and I will have a box opening. So please, we will have a box opening.
We will, a bit of a Sunday treat.
Absolutely. So do come back and join us for that. In the meantime, take care of yourselves.
And enjoy your babies.
Even if they're baby animals or plushy babies.
Absolutely.
Babies are for everyone.
And let's be good to each other.
Bye-bye.
Bye.